the members of the National Assembly would not be the right body, would not be the right people to go to address grievances which they believe are legitimate, if in the very first instance they believe that there are no grievances?
There are grievances, Mokwe. The grievances must be laid on the table. You must disagree to agree and agree to disagree. Getting things resolved. National Assembly is about lobbying. Having a bill. Sometimes I do have a bill or want to sponsor a motion. I have to lobby my colleagues to support it so that they can also, even though it's for the interest of the majority of Nigerians, people. What is important is that any bill that you are bringing must reflect the concern of the people so that people can join you. I'm not saying that restructuring is bad. Don't get me wrong. But first of all, we must restructure our heart, our mind, and our soul because corruption has eaten us deeply. Our major problem in this country right now is corruption. And that is why I'm supporting Mr. President Buhari that the fight against corruption. For God's sake, have you not heard about the undeclared crude oil that left this country? Where Nigeria recorded 0. But America recorded 391 million barrels of crude that got into the United States through Lake Charles and Houston Port. Are they telling me that they are not aware about it? Is any media talking about it? That the money that be stolen from you and I, that's stolen our future, everybody is keeping quiet.
Some people believe that that was able to happen because of the structure that we currently operate.
No, let me tell you. There was no town hall meeting when Third Mainland Bridge was built by IBB. There was no town hall meeting when Abuja was built. There was no town hall meeting when Transcorp Heating was built. There was no town hall meeting when National Assembly was built. There was no town hall meeting when Aso Road, the villa, was built. Most of the infrastructure that we have today is the will, the commitment to adhere to the 3 principal tenets of democratic doctrine. There are principles that confound this. That is having you as ethics, as basic principle, integrity, responsibility, accountability, to obey and follow the rule of law and regulation, to be punctuality, working hard, not just praying all day. Prayer without hard work is dead. We must be a hard-working nation.
So if the National Assembly is to address devolution of powers, then, as a member of the National Assembly, what will you be canvassing? What will you be lobbying your colleagues for?
For me, I want the governors to have the power to develop each of their states. So this, that the federal government owns everything. If there's natural mineral that discover in Edo State, the federal government have to be the one that will be in charge. Or it's in Kano State, or it's in Imo State, or Lagos State, the federal government runs to take over. All these things should stop. The governors should be able to develop whatever they have in their state. That means they should be able to pay taxes to the center, not winner takes all.
Do you think your members, would consider such a proposal?
Well, I think they will if they are, really engaged, because information is power, just like any other part of the world, like United States Congress. I tell you, there was a time, that was 2 years ago, talking about Nigeria, that United States Congressional Nigerian Caucus. No country in Africa have ever been a member of the United States Congressional Caucus. I initiated it. And I visited some of the congressmen and women, both Republican and Democrat, because it shouldn't be a partisan issue. Guess what? The Congresswoman Sheila Jasile and Congressman Chibok took it upon themselves to make sure that it was passed. Today, Nigeria is a member of the United States Congressional Caucus. You have to lobby. Whatever you want for the country, for the people, you have to consult, you have to lobby your people to see the benefit that Nigerians will get from it. We shouldn't be selfish. We should be selflessness. If everybody fight corruption in this country will be a better place for you and I to live. Today, businessmen and women are relocated to Africa, country, neighboring country. There's no constant power supply. How do you do business without constant power supply? A lot of billions, over 16 billion at the time, was expended for power sector. Federal road, how many billions were expended on it? Do we see any road? Today, Abuja to Benin is not motorable. You leave 7 a.m. and you get to Benin by 10 p.m. at night. Is that the country that we should be proud of? We kind of enormous resources in our possession. Why do you define this? And the youth, and you now blame the militants, that Niger Delta militants are the problem, when the cabals are taking the crew through the back door to global destination. Let's call a spade, Mokwe. I want you to use the searchlight. Do what we call investigative journalism. You go in there and investigate yourself. What led this country since 1999 to present? You can do that. I want to see that be done. Not hitting up the system. Oh, Buhari's speech is not good. He always, spent 6 minutes to make his speech. Those are diversion of attention. The cabals are fighting back.
Not members of the National Assembly who have oversight functions. This is not to say that, of course, the press has its duty, but then
you must do your own as we are doing our own.
The National Assembly,
we are doing our part. I must appreciate the effort of Speaker Yakubu Dogara and the leadership and Senate President Saraki. They are doing excellently well. There's no perfection in humanity. I am not saying that we are perfect, but I think we are doing the best that can possibly be done. And I'm passionate about it. I have traveled over 5 times to the United States on this issue or investigating. I am going again next week. Nigeria belongs to all of us. It belongs to all of us. Let's deal with this corruption that has eaten us. It's our major problem. It's a cancer. You're talking about immunity. Immunity is impunity. License to steal, to rob the people. You will see now somebody was sponsoring a bill for the looters, amnesty bill. For the looters, to give them license to rob. When people who stole 1,000 naira are in jail, in prison, somebody who later trillions and billions of dollars, you are giving that pause. You are proposing a bill called amnesty bill. That is satanic. That is total satanic. It's a sin to God and to mankind. And I've said it, on many occasions. I'm asking you, Mokwe, you go and do your own investigation. Don't be calling me. Don't be calling other people to come and speak on this issue. Have you done your own assessment? Have you done investigative journalism? You are very, very intelligent. And I watch you.
Honorable, I'm afraid that we've totally run out of time. Thank you so much for coming on Sunrise Daily. I'm sure that a lot of Nigerians will be, looking critically at your submissions. I've been speaking with Honorable Ehiozuwa Agwanyima, who is a member of the House of Reps and also a member of the People's Democratic Party. Sunrise Daily will continue in just a moment. Please stay with us.